This is cool. The beauty of something like this is it can come back a week later, it looks different. Come back next year, it looks different. Come back in 2 years, it looks different. Snow always changes. Oh. Good morning. One thing about having a couple of beers last night is I fell asleep pretty much immediately. You can hear it's really windy out there, but I know I can hear some rain hitting the tent. So yeah, day 5 of the rain. It is supposed to clear up apparently by like noon, and then it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. So hopefully. Well, the sun actually is out. It's just sprinkled a little bit. It's quite windy, so I'm not gonna go and do like any mountain climbing. Just making some coffee. I'm in recovery mode from last night. Had to clean some dishes and hang a bunch of stuff up that's all wet now. But yeah, see what I can do today. Alright, finally got everything done today, in my morning anyway. Today I'm going to walk pretty much all the way to Lake Minnewanka. Yesterday I did a whole bunch of it. Yesterday I did Hoodoo Hall, and today I want to do Planters Valley. And on the way, I'm going to do, and I already did part of it, on the way there I'll walk up one side of this loop and back up the other side. So I'll try and get all this done today. Big impediment is crossing Ghost, but I mean, I did it yesterday and I was running high as hell, so if I can do it then, I can do it now. It might be windy, but man, this is so nice. Sun's hitting me. I can see all the awesome views. I can see like all my Antigos Crag, Black Rock Nubs, and then that's the one I still have left, but on a non-windy day. Oh. Sensational. It's awesome. Really appreciate it after some nasty weather. Alright, here's my super spread out crossing. Because it's so spread out, I don't think it's ever going to get past my knee. So, nothing to do but freeze my feet off. Well, after beating my way out of the bush, I cross way over there. Takes some time. You gotta dust off your feet and clean them as best you can, put your shoes on. All right, now I can go down here with some actual views. It's gonna be awesome. So, for those of you that didn't watch yesterday's video, this levee here is brand new, so there's no more Ghost River redirect over here. Stops everything. So that's why the Ghost River now is kind of a big obstacle to getting back here. You have to cross the full wrath of the Ghost River. So this marker 26 is the start of trail number 18. And down there is the actual river road. Now, having walked both of them yesterday, I can tell you that this is a much nicer surface to hike. Even though I'll probably be dodging a lot of puddles, it's nice and soft. The last 3-4 days it has rained and rained and rained. So this sun on me right now, the warmth, it is outstanding. Oh my God. Such an amazing feeling. So here's an intersection. I'm curious about this camp that's supposed to be back here. I can't imagine anything being back here because that river's almost impassable. For that matter, coronavirus, maybe the camp is closed this year. I don't know. I'm gonna come explore. No native spot yet, but what a hell of what a fantastic fire ring. That's probably one of the best ones I've seen. All right, look around some more. Okay, not one, but two outhouses. Starting to wonder if this native camp is just this. I kind of expected when you say the word camp, you expect a bunch of buildings. Okay, this is looking more like a native thing. You use all these poles to make a sweat lodge or a teepee, right? Curiosities. What the hell is this? This is supposed to be like installed as a new fire pit? Or is it an old fire pit? I don't know. Some interesting things I'm finding out here. And then I got, let's see, this guy here. I don't know, and the guide had said there was actually a road servicing all this. When you think of that, you're just kind of going, well, yeah, you know, buildings. So far, this is all the kind of stuff I've found. Big pile of rocks, damn. Huge pile. Nicest outhouse I have ever seen. Holy crap. That is awesome. It's just the way things have been. I've got a cloud that looks completely like nothing. And I'm getting just a little sprinkling of rain somehow, some way. That's just the way it's been for a few days, so expect nothing less. Okay, well, I'm at the border for Banff National Park. I'm gonna head down here a little bit, just explore. I'm not sure if I ever actually found, oh, this is so nice in here. Found that native camp or not. It could be deserted this year because of coronavirus, or maybe it's just shut down. It's supposed to be a road going into that thing, and I never saw that, so leads me to believe that I did not actually find the main camp. Well, yesterday I took the main path, so today I took that little path off to the right, which eventually degraded down to this, a trail. The trail is getting worse and worse. It's kind of overgrown. A lot of things brushing against my pants, making them a little bit wet, but oh well. This is the price of exploration. Well, eventually I kind of lost that track, went into kind of a meadow, and I found a game trail, and now it's popped me back out on the main trail. And I didn't see anything too interesting in there, so there you go. If you're ever curious about that one, that's what you know. All right, broken out on here. That's another way I could take to get back, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Just outstanding in here. Unfortunately, where I'm walking doesn't look super cool. Not having a lot of luck, but I'm trying to do this. But you know, carry on. See if I, you know, it looks like it's kind of moving that way, so maybe it'll outpace me. Kind of cool. Waterfall, it's blowing off in the breeze. Now this is the first ghost lake you come across. According to the guide, it's dry later on in the summer, but now it's just dry all the time because there's no canal coming from Ghost River. So yeah, now it's just a big old meadow. Well, I've made it to Hoodoo. That's where I got to yesterday, so today I'm going to carry on. This is what I got to deal with. Hopefully the clouds, it'd be nice if they went up a little higher. There's a great water source coming out of Hoodoo, but I walked over to the trail there and I couldn't find it. It's like, what? And it appears to just vanish into the rocks. There's a lot of water that comes out of there. And here's the last of it. Amazing how that happens. Gone. Crazy. Can't have a better spot for a break. It is just beautiful in here. It's the bottom line. And clearly the climbers love it. You can see all kinds of chalk streaks. Yeah. Okay, this is Second Ghost Lake. No matter what direction you come from, this is Second Ghost Lake. Well, the trail is in fine form, and I don't think I've ever seen a scene like this. So much moss, like just taking over everything. Pretty cool. Still along Second Lake, which, you know, Third Lake may have dried up, but Second Lake's in great shape, fine form. Good old trail camera. So if you're planning to come in here after July 10th and it's a group of 4 or less, just remember there's a camera. You're gonna get nailed. Well, I had to take a bit of a side trail to get down here, but a great shot of Second Lake now that I've kind of hiked it away. Maybe on the way back I'll come down here and I'll try and hike it all along here. I don't know. Doesn't look too bad. Looks doable enough. Well, I thought this was supposed to be like an unmarked intersection, but here's a couple of signs. You go right here, just straight, and you go all the way down Lake Minnewanka on the right-hand side or the north side. You go up this way, in 3 kilometers you come to campground, and then you can go up Carrot Creek. I do plan to do that one day, but I would intercept it from one of the trails over there that's in the Kananaskis Trail Guide. They haven't closed Carrot Creek, but they've asked us not to hike it. They've asked us to leave it for wildlife, like the caribou, for instance. Apparently it's a pretty difficult trail anyway, so. Well, what I decided to do was just go straight instead of going up Carrot Creek. And crossing this, that was very easy. I just rolled up my pant legs and was able to rock hop. And oh, look at this arrow. Cool. And here is the last Ghost Lake. Either first or third, whichever one. It's just outstanding in here. Cool little cave. Oh no, where is it? There we go. There's been some prescribed burns in here, so I think that might be all this. Alright, they lit it on fire. You know, I finally got lucky with the rain. I really only got like a bunch of sprinkling. That's it. And I mean, look, you can still see everything. Clouds didn't come low. Didn't look good there for a little while, but finally a little luck. So what I've decided to do is just head back. I got a little side trip still I want to do called Planters. And yeah, there's just so much I'm taking on while I'm in the Ghost this year too. But I can leave that 2 kilometers for another day. I'm planning a backpack for it to do it, so why not? You know, I'll just kind of leave it for then. Just kind of walking back here. I just wanted to get a shot of First Coast Lake or Third Coast Lake. So up here is the intersection, and onward. Well, just because I've decided to skip out on 4 kilometers in order to see Lake Minnewanka doesn't mean I'm immune to adventure. I'm gonna try and walk back along Second Ghost Lake. I mean, the view is, just can't be beat, right? It's way better than walking through the forest on that trail. All else fails, I'll just hammer my way back up in there. Well, I didn't get real far. This is pretty deep. This is like up to my knee. I could just try and bash my way across that, but yeah, you know, looks like a nice little trail heading back up right here. Game trail. Enough for me. I got back to the trail fine. Gotta give Banff National Park credit. Like, there's not much, but there is some chainsaw work done, and there hasn't been a single thing in my way. Nothing. That's so nice. According to Kananaskis Trail Guide, this mini El Capitan look-alike, that overhanging cliff is still not climbed. Surprising. I can go ahead and guess it just means this part. Probably the rest of it's been climbed just fine. Huh. Cool. All right. Okay, this is Planters Valley. Like I said, I did Hoodoo Valley yesterday. Now I'm gonna go do Planters. It's not that long, but it's 1,000 feet of climb, so yeah, it'll be a workout. There's actually a lot of water coming out of this guy, and I've never seen it before. You know, I walked all up and down up here, so I can go ahead and guess it disappeared under the rocks someplace. Well, the trail is kind of already gone. I've only gone 350 meters. Now it becomes a tactical game, right? A lot of rocks and crossing over this. That looks pretty easy to cross, mind you. And yeah, just being careful, basically. Pretty cool in here. Surprised there's not a big old cairn up top. That guy. I stumbled into a trail again. Pretty sweet. There's even somebody clearing out trees. More awesome yellow walls with chalk coming out of them. I guess there's a lot of climbs in here. They all have wacky names and stuff. It's pretty cool up here too. This one's kind of funky how it just rises out. All right. So there's been bits of trail, there's been these rock piles, and there's been little bits of ribbon. Sometimes it doesn't seem to mind having you cross this back and forth, but it hasn't been a problem yet. But yeah, that's what you got to work with. Not bad, you know. There's a lot of work, but it's just getting more and more awesome in here. Even the view out that way. Amazing how that yellow rock just loves it here. It's everywhere. That is pretty cool. A hell of a boulder. Oh. Got a little trickler up here. Got a really nice one here. Cool. Spectacular in here. So cool. Whoa, I was missing the big picture. I was just seeing this one. Way bigger than that. Damn. That's awesome. Wow. End of the line. Look at this perfect little wall here. It's like someone built it. So go just slowly down. All perfect. This is cool. The beauty of something like this is it could come back a week later, it looks different. Come back next year, it looks different. Come back in 2 years, it looks different. Snow always changes. Oh. Well, see if I can get a good shot of the other one. It took some doing to get up here. I'm not sure if I should try to climb up this wet stuff. This doesn't look too bad. Right up close and personal. Look at this snow. I wonder if this other, like, that looks glacial. I wonder if this ever melts. There's not much sun that gets in here. But I mean, this is only July 1st, so I have to think this melts. I'm not the only one. Someone built a little something here. Woo! Damn. It's pretty awesome. You don't realize how deep this snow is until you get up close and personal. It is 10, 12 feet, probably higher. Damn. So cool. So awesome. All right, had something to eat. Now I gotta get myself out of here. Little disclaimer, it is a little sketchy getting to here, so you know, it's the kind of thing where if this was a tourist attraction, there'd be chains. But yeah. Probably about the best shot you get of that waterfall from up close anyway. That's a pretty good shot from a little bit farther back. Okay, got myself out of there. Just a measly 2.3 kilometers left now. At least this part here is pretty easy. And even the view going back is pretty cool. It's just awesome. It's you, little buddy. You're gonna be a moth, it might as well look that good. My goodness. Oh, doesn't get old. Doesn't get old at all. Now, for the first time, I can see my objective getting out of here. 1,000 feet's a lot. Takes a little while. Especially dancing across all this stuff. Well, price to be paid for that awesome view, and oh hell, all these awesome views too. Good Lord. So much to see on something like this. And this is stuff I didn't take on the way up, right? All these fire hose waterfalls. Really cool. That was fun up there, but I am happy to come back to at least some kind of semblance of a trail. Feels like a luxury now. All right, I'm back to the trail. There's one more thing to do today. I want to finish off the Devil's Gap Lookout Trail. Well, that means another 300 feet to climb, but that's all 300 feet. And it's on trail. So considering what I just did, it seems pretty easy. And it's on the way home. You know, it's actually takes me back, so works for me. There's a horse trail that kind of comes in and out of this thing. But I think this is the intersection for 18. I think. I follow it for a while and I end up crossing the boundary, like the cut line for the boundary. Banff National Park, it'll be it. It looks like it's going away from the main road, so I think this is it. Well, I haven't seen the boundary line yet, but I'm climbing plenty, so. Whew. Yeah. Not the biggest cut line ever, but I guess it probably does the job. The whole point is to let hunters know they've crossed into the national park, so. All right, it's windy, but I'm here. Two trails here, and one of them has some really old sashes, so I assume that one goes to the native camp. I'm gonna follow this one. Well, it's been pretty normal. A few more views, but they're all the same thing. Quite interested to see where the other end of this trail is, because I haven't been able to figure it out from the other side, so kind of one of the big reasons I'm walking it from this end. And then I can figure out how to do another trail that's kind of connected up to this one called Hoosey Hill. I may or may not do, but I still want the information on it, right? Well, we're right at Banff National Park now. I'm having to cross a bunch of crap. Come to a T intersection, I'm supposed to turn left, but this goes up here. I already hustled up there. It's actually not as good a view as the other one, even though it's higher. But, and then the faint trail keeps going. But I think it's way too early to be turning left. So I think that is not the correct junction. Let's keep on rolling. Okay. I should be getting close to this intersection. Is this really it? This is tiny, but it's a trail, and this is roughly when I'm supposed to come to it. Okay, well, maybe I'll go like another 100 meters up here. I'll come back and I'll try this out. Maybe that's just a shortcut to the actual thing. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, here's another one. This goes down to that, so that's just kind of a shortcut. Okay, this is better. This has got to be it. Okay, good. That wasn't it. That was a shortcut. So I went down there, then I came across the real trail. I followed it up here. This is it. And now we're starting to get little game trails heading off. All right, now I can go down here. The trail I was on even, it kept going, like straight. While this one turned left. This is obviously the real trail. Now there's starting to be little dirt bike trails and stuff like that in here, so it made things a bit confusing. Just stay on the best trail. That's generally the one that Kananaskis Trail Guide is referring to. Well, I've had a few trails kind of turn and go that way, which is I guess that'd be south. Now this here, it just kind of splits. One goes down there, one comes up here. Just says keeping left in the Kananaskis Trail Guides, so. Oh, is it just gonna go right back down? Yeah, it is. All right, well, that makes that easy. There's another one. There's been 3 of them take off and go up there. Oh man, dirt bikes just make so many trails. They really do. Well, this trail has been eaten by the river. That is completely expected. I'm gonna mark this spot as one to come back to, but I'm also gonna walk along here and see what else I can find. At some point I gotta cross. All right, last big hurdle of the day done. Devil's Gap viewpoint done. All right, I gotta go find some new pals I met yesterday, have a couple of beers, and I delivered some supper down there for myself earlier. And it's July 1st, so hoping to set off some fireworks. Shit. That's fucking dumb. Jesus Christ. Oh crap, going and going and going.